Thursday afternoon, and we've got basketball on the agenda. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter, Allie LaForce. It's the Chicago Bulls facing the Seattle Supersonics. And the starting group for Chicago. They've got Derrick Rose, and it's Noah in at center, filling out the middle. Good on the bucket.
Tell you what, Shawn Kemp is a wrecking ball inside. Feels like no defense can contain him once he gets in close.
And here's Peyton. Pass to Hawkins. Driving to the basket, makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Rose. Boozer passes to Korver. From deep, buries it from three.
Perfect shooting form from K-squared, Kyle Korver. Man, is he a laser. Quick release and always gets himself squared up for the look.
Here's Peyton. Pass to Kemp. And he drops it in from the low post.
Really love watching Peyton dish it out like that. He's a true floor general who does an outstanding job of getting his teammates to clean looks.
Shrimp passes to Johnson. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in.
Supersonics foul. Shawn Kemp. First personal foul. First team foul.
Peyton against Rose. Pass to Korver. Out to the wing. Beyond the arc. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Peyton against Rose. On the wing, Peyton. Over Rose. Peyton, no good.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender...
Oh, wow!
Oh, watch out below.
Big finish.
Tell you what, Rose can get flashy with the best of them.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Hawkins. Noah grabs the board. Chicago leading. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Here's Boozer. And he dunks it down.
Outstanding move in the lane. Just enjoy that one at home, folks.
No doubt, with some huge elevation on the finish.
Boy, the defender might have to put his shoes back on after that move. Wow.
Here's Peyton. Chicago making their last shot. 6 to shoot. Will it go? And it's Dang with a rebound. Chicago leading by 4. Over to the left wing. 4-3. Seattle pulls it in. Here's Peyton. Still without a bucket. Here's the 3. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. Kemp, good.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. .121 left in the first quarter of the game. Watson passes to Bogans. Here's Gibson. Wingate pulls it in. And it's Seattle with the ball. Trailing by 2. Here's Kemp. And the ball out of play. The Bulls will have it. Here's Watson. 54 seconds left in the first quarter. Gibson passes to Bogans. Connects from downtown.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Here's McMillan, defended by Watson. And there's the lob. And Brewer pulls it down. Bulls leading by 5. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Boozer passes to Watson. Pass to Brewer. Here's Gibson. Here's Bogans. Up top, Watson. And he's off from 17. Shot is up. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And that does it for the first quarter. Bulls out in front. They lead by 5. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor, and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
And it's Askew in at the 3, the small forward.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And for Chicago, here's Payton. Still no points. And for the Supersonics, and it's Brakowski in at the 4 slot. Payton against Rose. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
Good tight handles for Gary Payton, and he knows how to use them effectively.
Rose against Payton. Pass to Bogans. Back to Rose. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Askew. Seattle trails by 3. Outside Payton. Here's Askew. To the middle. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Excellent finish from Brakowski that time. Not settling for the layup this close.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Rose pass to Korver. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Korver's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Outside Payton. And he converts the layup.
Payton gets free inside, doing a nice job. An athletic guard who has excellent creativity. He knows how to score in close to the hoop.
Now here's Rose. Pass to Korver. Now Thomas. Just 4 to shoot. Rose outside. From behind the arc. Seattle pulls it in. Here's Askew. Outside Payton. Pass to Perkins. Over Thomas. The shot by Perkins, no good.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Rose lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Rose has got 4 points this quarter.
You know, you can't let Rose get this close because when you do, he's going to cook you.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Johnson a screen on Rose. Here's Payton. No good from outside.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
Rose can't connect. Seattle trails. Here's Hawkins. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Pass to Brewer. 1:33 left in the second quarter. Thomas outside. Here's Noah. And a two-handed jam! And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
And Seattle calls time here. A minute 20 left in the first half. Here's Hawkins. Second chance effort. Kemp, good. Kemp's got 8.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Boozer passes to Korver. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Korver's got his second bucket on the night.
One of the game's best shooters. Korver makes it look easy from anywhere on the floor.
And he lobs it up. Rebound by the Bulls.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
The 3. That won't fall. He's just 2 of 5 in this one. Seattle on offense. They trail by 1. Here's McMillan. Yet to see a basket. Here's Kemp. And that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, and Kemp is well known for his dunking ability. I mean, you have to keep him out of the paint or he's going to posterize you.
Outside Watson. Fires from deep. Korver. That one's good. Korver's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Bulls out in front, up 2. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And on the floor for Tom Thibodeau as we get into the second half. They've got Derrick Rose, and it's Noah in at the center position, locking down the middle. Fires in the triple.
Boy, the sharpshooting of Payton, admirable. You can't afford to give him daylight from deep.
Rose, the pass to Korver. Here's Boozer. Pass to Korver. Now here's Rose. Just 5 on the clock. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
And that's just strong, tough action from Rose there. Staying in control and getting the job done with authority.
Shooting.
And that one misses. In transition, here they come. Here's Shrimp. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Shrimp's got his first basket. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Rose can't connect.
That's their plan to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Over to the wing. Wide open look. Noah grabs the board. Noah's got 4 rebounds now. Now here's Rose. Defense is right there. Here's Korver. And again, no good by Chicago.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
A nice shot by Hawkins. And it's a 3-point Seattle lead.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Rose against Payton. Pass to Korver. Here's Deng. He drops it from range. Deng's got 6.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Here's Kemp. Here's an 8-footer. No good off the back of the rim. Rose outside. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Deng's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Rose against Payton. Pass to Kemp. Oh, that's offensive interference.
Substitution on the court.
Chicago leading. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Boozer passes to Brewer. Clock at 6. Here's Boozer, covered by Johnson. Boozer misses. Here's Askew. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Boy, what a clean pass by Payton that time. He sees a ready shooter and gets it to him at just the right time.
Here's Rose. The rebound by Payton. Rose has gone 4 of 10 here. Pass to Askew. 1:49 left to play in the third. Here's Kemp. Now here's Payton, guarded by Rose.
Kemp, such an exciting player, especially on these alley-oops.
1:35 left in the third. Rose, the pass to Brewer. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Rose.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Here's Payton. From outside, off the mark. Payton's gone 3 of 8 shooting from the floor. Rose into the lane. Pass to Korver. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Tell you what, you've got to get to Korver right away. This guy has unlimited range and a lightning-quick release.
The Bulls making a switch here. Watson's checked in.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Here's Askew. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
Yeah, something else I love that they're doing is driving into the lane and getting the shots they want in penetration.
Nice move. Pass to Brewer. Here's Boozer. Here's Korver. 10 points for him.
Boozer, quite the efficient scorer, a banger in the post, who also has a very solid and reliable mid-range shot.
It's his first trip to the line. The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Askew. 5 points in the game. Got it. Good job in the low post. Askew's got 7.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Watson with it. He's scoreless. Pass to Korver. To the wing, right side. Brewer. Three-pointer, no good. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. It's the Bulls. They're up by 1. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports.
It's the fourth quarter.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And so here is Chicago. It's a one-point game. And it's Perkins in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Gibson passes to Rose. Lays it up and banks it in.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Rose has gone 5 for 11 from the field. Pass to Perkins. Fires the three.
First personal foul.
Now Watson. And here's Gibson. Back to Watson. Out to the right wing. And that one's good. Bogans. And the Bulls lead by 6.
When you have a passer like Watson, that's an added bonus. I mean, he's really skilled at finding the open guy, and that helps any team.
Payton. That one goes in.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Here's Rose. Let's go with a three. Pass to Bogans. Outside Watson. Shot clock at 5. To the wing on the left. From deep, Rose. It's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
Well, I like the awareness Rose shows there, guys. I mean, good feel that time from Rose to put it up right off the catch.
Outside Payton. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And, you know, Payton enjoys toying with the defense, including finding ways to get them to foul him.
Both teams deciding to change it up, and he sinks the second. Chicago leading by 6. Now here's Rose. Pass to Scalabrini. Shoots over Johnson. Scalabrini can't hit. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Outside Payton. Here's Kemp. Shoots over Gibson. Kemp can't hit.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
You know, this is what Rose does best to me, guys. A scorer who attacks on offense with unbridled ferocity.
Spins. Payton passes to Kemp. And that one's good.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Rose outside. Outside Watson. The three. Bogans, no good. Seattle trails by 6. Inside.
Sean Kemp, big-time leader on this team, and this team really leans on him in the clutch.
Now here's Rose. Tight defense on him. Good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
With the ball on the string, just getting anywhere he wants to go.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Chalk up 2 there.
An explosive leap this guy has bounced for days. Kemp beating the defender there with that big-time vertical.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Rose, the pass to Boozer. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Rose. Rose has got 3 assists tonight.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Here's Kemp. Oh, that was something else, man. Wow.
Showing some power.
And a big-time jam right there.
A vicious dunker. Kemp is truly awesome whenever he takes flight. Special to see him do his thing in the air.
Out left to the wing. Fires the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Payton, no good. And so it's Rose who brings up the ball for the Bulls. They lead by 7. 41 seconds left in the final quarter. Pass to Dang. To the left side wing. Korver. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And it's the Supersonics with the ball. Hawkins, the pass to Payton. Here's Kemp. Back to Payton. Three-pointer. Oh, he nails it! And now they trail by just 4. Here's Rose. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second team foul.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker.
Taking 2 shots.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that puts them up 5. Timeout called, the Supersonics. They're down by 5. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
The offensive rebound. Pass to Shrimp from deep three-point land. No good that time. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
2 shots.
So it comes up empty at the line. And Seattle calls time here. They trail by 5. All right, guys, what do you think?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
There's 6 seconds left to play in the 4th. Snatched up. So the Bulls win it. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Derrick Rose.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, and thanks for joining us on this fine Thursday afternoon. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. We've got the Los Angeles Lakers facing the Houston Rockets. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. We've got Derek Fisher. Brent is out there with O'Neal. And there's Bryant, and it's Fox in at the 3. On the wing, Fisher. He's covered by Alston. And Fisher gets it to go on the assist by Shaq.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates.
Now Alston. Lets it go with the 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. 3-on-3. Here's O'Neal. And finished off by O'Neal.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
Ryan against McGrady. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Great look, but off the mark.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
And O'Neal gets it to go.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
McGrady is screen on Fisher. Now, here is McGrady. Sweet move. And it's good on the layup. McGrady's got his second basket.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
Fisher against Alston. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Here's Bryant. And finish off by Bryant.
Such body control from Bryant. Able to take some hits there on the way up.
And it's Houston's ball. Trailing by 4. Alston with the ball. McGrady outside. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Good work defensively by Bryant. Fisher dishes to Bryant. Shaq passes to Grant. Outside, Fisher. Clock at 4. Over Alston. Luis Scola with the rebound.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
And here's Alston. Pass to McGrady. Now with the ball. Good on the shot.
And you got to appreciate the skill set Ming brings to the table. Knows no one can match up against him, and simply lofting these inside shots up and in.
Alston against Fisher. And they double up Fisher. And finish off by Bryant.
Boy, that's just great passing out of the double team. They had him bottled up, but he manages to create an easy basket out of all that pressure.
Rockets trail by 4. And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. And Los Los Angeles with some changes. Horry's checked in for Grant. Shaw subbed in for Derek Fisher. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Outside for Jackson. Pass to Landry. 6 to shoot. Jackson, that's a two-pointer. Bryant with the rebound. Stolen by Jackson. 56 seconds left here in the first quarter. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Driving to the basket.
And you have to appreciate the reach of Ming. Superb at putting himself in a good position there to block the shot.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Here's Bryant. And the dunk by Kobe.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. 32 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Outside Jackson. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by O'Neal. The Lakers in the lead. Shaw passes to O'Neal. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. A fader. And that's good off the glass that time. Bryant's got 8.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Here's Jackson. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Kobe Bryant getting it done for the Los Angeles Lakers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
The other thing they're doing is making plays off the bounce. Boy, once they get a step, they're getting all the way.
Carl Landry is out there with Tracy McGrady. Then there's Head. Then there's Jackson. And it's Hayes in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Now here's Jackson. Good on the bucket. Jackson's got his second basket of the night. Here is Shaw. Pass to Kobe. Teardrop shot. Oh, the agility and finish of Kobe Bryant.
And you talk about pure scores, Kobe is near the top of that list. This guy makes it look easy with all that talent.
McGrady outside. Good on the triple. McGrady's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Well, something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
Yeah, looks like he's in real pain. Definitely a concern right now.
Well, these are the moments that can be gut-wrenching for him and his team, right? Anytime you see an injury like this, certainly your heart goes out to him and to his family.
Yao checked in for the Rockets. Lakers leading by 4. Now Bryant. 13 points in the game. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And it's going to be on Tracy McGrady.
The motor of Bryant never stops, even inside where he goes right at the knee.
For the Rockets, Luis Scola. He's checked in for Yao. And Rafer Alston is subbed in for Luther Head. Fox, he's checked in for the Lakers. Now here's Jackson. Here's McGrady. And such a nice move to make the basket work. McGrady's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Here's Shaw. Off target from outside. Rockets trail by 4. And stolen by Ori. To the middle. And he bangs it home with one hand.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And so it's Houston with it after the basket by Los Angeles. The shot by McGrady, no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Now, here is McGrady following the miss by Kobe Bryant.
And he's got all the shots. McGrady makes the mid-range look easy.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first. For the Rockets, Now comes in for Hayes. And Shane Battier subbed in for Jackson. The Lakers also making some changes. Shaq is checked in for Madsen. Grant comes in for Orr. And Derek Fisher is subbed in for Shaw. Now, here is O'Neal. Rebound by Yao.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Battier, the pass to Alston. McGrady outside. Shoots over Kobe. A shot by McGrady, no good. Los Angeles leading by 4. Here's Bryant. It's Bryant converting down low.
You see the number of moves Kobe has, more than capable of creating for himself with that handle.
McGrady passes to Yao. Crosses over. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. 1:36 left to play here in the second quarter. And the dunk by Grant.
And you know, that level of physicality that Grant brings inside is awesome to watch. He does a great job with finishing with that power above the rim.
Here's Alston after the basket by Los Angeles. Pass to McGrady. Fires from deep. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
This is what Kobe does and is. He hits the tough shots.
Inside the paint, Bryant is just as much trouble. He's practically a sure thing from in close.
Timeout called, the Rockets. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up. And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they save the layup.
And he's got his first free throw of the game, and he makes the first. So he gets them both. And so Bryant will bring it up for Los Angeles. 6-point game. Here's Shaq. Yao with the block. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Jackson is doubled. Kobe against Alston. Right side, Scola. 5 on the clock. It's tipped. Here's Jackson. The kick out to Scola. Another shot. Misses at the rim. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be right back after this.
And it's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll. And measuring up the shot. Give it up for the participants.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, he's been everywhere.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
So starting the second half, here's who Phil Jackson has on the floor. Grant is out there with O'Neal. And it's Fox. Then there's Kobe. And it's Fisher in at the 1. Battier kicks to McGrady. Scola sets a screen for McGrady. No good from outside. Los Angeles leading by 6. Outside, Fox. Back to Kobe. And he uses the glass on the layup. Kobe's got the first bucket of the third here for the Lakers.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Now here's Kobe following the shot by Tracy McGrady. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And that one is hammered home.
Well, McGrady is just going off right now. He's enjoying himself and going after buckets with reckless abandon.
Here's Bryant. Oh, Bryant putting on a display.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
Rockets trail by 8. Now, here is McGrady. He's got 13. Yeah. Some solid defense from Grant.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he's a clever physical defender. Fox also understands his spots on offense and how to be effective.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Alston passes to Yao. Rebounded by the Lakers. O'Neal's got 5 rebounds tonight. Oh, and the jam by Kobe Bryant.
And how fun is it watching Kobe take flight? His throwdowns are downright ridiculous.
Although they're down big right now, Greg, still plenty of time left in this one.
At this point, they got to take it one possession at a time.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
Up top, Kobe. McGrady covering. Back to Kobe. Floats one, and it's blocked. McGrady outside. Here's Alston. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Alston's got it back down to within single digits for the Rockets. To the paint, it's deflected. And Shaq with the slam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. There's 1:54 left in the third quarter. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. A move that likely helped the league's parity has been shortening max contract limits. Commissioner Silver says, we used to refer to it as dead money, a star player toward those end years sitting on the bench. We've reduced max contracts to 5 years, and in some cases 6. This way, it moves to more pay for performance. Kevin?
I think, DA, that's a pretty good business decision. It's going to have nice ramifications. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Lakers. We've got 1:13 left to play in the third. Here's Fox. It's rebounded by Houston. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Jackson, he's checked in for Shane Battier. And the Lakers also making a switch. Warriors checked in. 1:03 left here in the third quarter. Outside Jackson. McGrady outside. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
Bryant looking over the floor. Grant finds Bryant. To the inside. And stolen by Yao. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. 27 seconds left in the third. Top of the key. Here's Scola. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
And stolen by Yao. Here's Alston. Up and in on the layup. And now it's only a 5-point Laker lead.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
And Kobe gets it to go.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Lakers on top. They're up by 7. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. We've got Hayes. Brooks is out there with Jackson. Then it's Tracy McGrady. And it's Mutombo. And at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Harper dishes to O'Neal. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Shaq's got the fourth quarter started here with buckets for Los Angeles. Out to the right wing. Harper with the steal. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Los Angeles leading by 9. A pass to Fox. A 3 from Ori. And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul.
And I love whenever Ori rises up from there. His jump shot is so pure, the D has to respect it.
Rafer Alston is checked in for the Rockets. Here's McGrady. Here's Mutombo. No good that time. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Harper against Jackson. Grant the pass to Ori. Misses the 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Got that one up quick. McGrady's got 19 points.
And is there any shot T-Mac doesn't have?
Timeout, Lakers. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
During that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Phil Jackson said to the team. Now, his perspective was to play like we're behind. He said that's the energy we need right now. We haven't won anything yet. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. O'Neal. It's rebounded by Houston. Well, they've got some work to do to cut into this lead.
And no need to get away from the game plan, though. There's plenty of time to get back in it.
Well, it's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
Harper the pass to O'Neal. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And sometimes the D has no choice but to foul O'Neal. He's that dominant.
For the Rockets, Yao. He's checked in for Mutombo. Scola comes in for Chuck Hayes. And Shane Battier subbed in for Jackson. The Lakers also changing it up. James checked in for Ori. And Derek Fisher is subbed in for Ron Harper.
That pass pass was about the location. Puts it perfectly into the hands of his teammate.
McGrady against Kobe. He gets it in there. Kobe's got 10 points in just the second half.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
McGrady passes to Alston. Now inside. Defended by Bryant. Good on that shot. And with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Yao. It's Bryant, high post. From deep, Fisher. Rebound by Yao. Yao's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to McGrady. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. With the shot. And Shaq pulls it down. Shaq's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Bryant. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Bryant's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, it looked like the D was going to get to that shot, but what a job he did to change his release and get the lay-in.
Yao with a screen on Fisher. Pass to Yao. Shoots over O'Neal. Yao misses. Lakers leading by 11. And Fisher kicks to Kobe. Bryant is doubled. Kicks it out to Fisher. Sinks the three-pointer.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Goes up off the inbound, and Pattier throws it down.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Ryan against McGrady. Here's Shaq. Good work defensively by Yao. And so it's Houston with it. Down by 12. Here's Pattier, and it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Ryan against McGrady. Kobe gets the bucket. Bryant's got 33.
Well, you look up at the scoreboard. The time remaining, this game is effectively over.
Well, you have to appreciate the hard work that went into building this lead. They have been terrific all night.
And the Lakers can just let the clock run down here. Right side, O'Neal. And Fox has it in the corner. No good on the triple. And a deep three from Bryant. It's off. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time H.M.J.A. this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Kobe Bryant.